After Kasinga, I think SWAPO mobilized the international community to assist with the survivors of Kasinga. And Cuba offered to take 600 survivors from Kasinga. But they should be grade 5. Grade 5. So while we're in November, the message came, and then those who are having a grade 5, they should go to Cuba. Now, maybe among the teachers now they were talking, these children, they are going to Cuba alone. Then some teacher said, no, I think because I thought I know the Portuguese, he can go with the children. Others are saying he doesn't have a grade 5. He's only having this poor grade 3. How can he go with children to Cuba? Maybe it was a debate until maybe they compromised to say, no, I thought I should go. Because I was translated for the Cubans who were sorting out all these things. I think the Cuban also the influence to say, no, I think he can also go to Cuba to assist the children. I remember I went the 4th December, 78 is when I arrived in Cuba. So when we went there, when the people were counted, were 601. There was what Esther. I think Esther was when they are calling the name of one young lady, Esther is Esther who? Esther is responding. How can Esther? My goodness, the Cubans are saying we wanted 600. Now there's 601. Now you have to go back.
Esther now.
Yeah, Esther. Then they say, no, just leave. That's why Esther survived. We started with the language. 6 months of Spanish. Then while we were just maybe the first month of Spanish classes, Fidel came, Commandant-in-Chief came there to talk to the children, just to counsel them. And then the children could not understand. Then they said, no, I thought I can translate. Then it's not Spanish. It's like a Portuñol. Some word is in Spanish, some word in Portuguese, and the Portuguese, because they are cousin, these languages. Commandant-in-Chief Fidel Castro was talking to them, counseling them, saying, now you are far from the war zone. The enemy is very far now. Concentrate in your study until your country is independent. One day you will be the leader of your country, independent in Namibia. Don't worry. Here, everything is at your disposal. I translated, and the children were happy. And Fidel Castro was happy that the message went across. So we started the language. Fidel Castro went. After 6 months, Fidel Castro came again. And they asked the children, do you still need a service of a translator? Everybody said, no, we don't want a translator. Then Fidel Castro said, Sebastian, you are fired. I lost my job translating. When we came, I think when in grade 5, I think I was the second in the class. I was the second in that class at the end of the semester. Then they said, no, I think it's a waste of time for you to go to grade 6. You should go to grade 7. I went over to grade 7. But there was a problem. People hardly understood what I was writing. The handwriting was bad. So they created the special class for handwriting. I remember we were 2 guys. And we had our class, only 2 of us. People to understand what we are writing. And then after that, I went to grade 7. When I was in grade 12, Fidel came the other time at our schools, and they were saying, Sebastian, you should go and study political economy. Well, El Mutangula our chief representative say, Sebastian, you are good in political, journalism. You are good in journalism. I have to go for journalism. After grade 12, I was now saying, well, which course I should choose now? Because in grade 12, we started choosing the... Then I said, no, I will go for political economy. For Fidel, what Fidel said. The first week when we were in the class, normally the teacher is trying to link you from what you used to learn in grade 12 to the subject that you are going to start with now. So the teacher put some formula there. When I looked at this formula, I said, this one I know, man. In grade 12, this one I know. I stood up. I went there. The board, calculating. When the teacher looked at it, he said, you have 2. 2 is 0. You have Sebastian, sit down. You have 2. I was so disappointed. I thought I knew that formula, man. I thought I knew. Now to have 2 on the first week. Yeah. One friend of mine from the island, but he's from Congo, Brazzaville, was saying, no, you should not waste your time with those things, man. You should come and join us at the law faculty. Come and study law. Then I was saying, if I go and study law, if there one day comes and asks me, did you go and study what I advise you to do? What will I say? Then I said, no. I thought twice. Then I went. I put in a request for me to be transferred to the law faculty. We started studying law. When we were I was in 3rd year in the political campaign in the independence in Namibia. Yeah. People have to go to Namibia for political campaign, and then we left. Fidel came to tell us, all of you will go back to Namibia, and you should go and participate in the political campaign. And you should vote correctly. He wanted to say now, vote for SWAPO. Those who did not finish their study, if you vote correctly, you will come back to Cuba and finish your study. So we came, only those who were studying medicine were not allowed to come. We came, I remember I slept at Ongwerume at Mr. Kadonga's house because we were with his sons who were studying with us. From there, Mr. Watuva took us and I went home at my uncle's place. When I went there, the day I arrived at my uncle's place, some of this is SWAPO, I think SWAPO agents who are in the villages, they were given instruction to say, if in the house, if a returnee comes in a house and in that house there is a Kufut member, you better tell them and warn them. One of my cousins was a Kufut, but I was staying in the house of the mother. The mother is having this Okaumbo, but the father is my uncle. So when I came there, one of these SWAPO agents, they came and they warned me. One of your cousins is a Kufut. You have to be careful. It's a Kufut. I only slept one night in that house and I went back to Ongwedio. I went to telling Ishongwa. Comrade Nshengwa said, there is no peace there. There's one Kakunya at our house. In Ongwediva, we were deployed at Ohangwena. Carlos Nohamba, Kakwambi, Ulonjaba, Tate Biri Mwaningange, Usko Ngam, I mentioned that, and a group of us who were deployed there to mobilize from the B1 to Chicago. The whole area up to Mauni, it was our area's political campaign. We started the campaigning on foot, no nothing, no stipend, no nothing. But even people, maybe they were asking, these people, these are the way we looked. But there was a problem at Hangwena, at that small town. Man, other political party, particularly the DTA, used to beat up people. They had the Shambok. The Shambok were distributed to all of them, just to intimidate us. They are beating us for nothing. Then, because I was in third year of law, I was now advising our colleague about the electoral law, that the campaign should be peaceful, without any intimidation. People should be free, and the campaign should be free and fair. And then I advised them to say, can we call a meeting? Can we just say, because there was two WINDHOEK leaders there, one from Russia and one from America. And then I went to them, I talked to them, I said, there is a lot of intimidation here, and you are here, where can you convene a meeting of this political party, particular SWAP and DTA? So a meeting was called. So what went on, when the day when they were announcing the results, man, they started from the south. The result was not going on very well on our side. Myself and Andrew Kanjibi, we packed our bags and we went to Kanjibi's house somewhere there. And we were waiting to say, if they say we failed, we lost, we could go back and cross the border again. We were there waiting, and they were announcing. Some areas were good, the others they were not good. When they came to Kavango, the record was going on. When they came to the north, we won. We came back. On 21st March, I am the first to host the flag at Angwena, at that police. There were police station there. I'm the one who hosted the flag there. From there, we went back to Cuba to go and finish studies. After that, in 93, I came back. I was looking for a job at the location there. I used to walk from location to the city center. I handed over my qualification in Home Affairs. I used to go, come back, and even my shoe were worn here at this party. My shoe were, you know, sometimes when I'm walking, I'm not lifting up maybe also hungry and the poverty and the struggle. So one day someone gave me $50 to buy my soap, cosmetic. I was now walking from Sandubala to Single Quarter. I don't know whom I was going to visit there. And when I went there, when I was at a Single Quarter, I find these boys playing Talanao, Talanao, Talanao. If you put your money correctly, you double the money. I was now trying to double the $50 to have $100. Now I saw this Talanao. I said, that small thing is under this one. I put my $50 there. My goodness. When they turned, the thing was not there. Now this is This boy, I was so angry with him. Tatekuro shiri na wake kumi. Shiri na wangini. How can you say shiri na my $50 is going? My dear, that $50 where I was just when I could be, you know, crushed by cars because my concentration was, why did I do that? I lost my $50. I did not buy my soap. I did not buy anything to eat. I was so mine. Then I went.